What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Monday's Anfield Agenda News Roundup. Over the course of this video, we're going to be asking, has Virgil van Dijk really signed a contract extension at the club? Is Mohamed Salah going to be on his way to France? And are FSG about to buy another storied sports club? Hint, it's a Boston-based one. That and lots more over the next few minutes. But as always, we do want to know your thoughts. So let me know in the comment section once you've watched the video. Drop a like if you've enjoyed it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will be back tonight at 8:45 with the late night agenda. So if you'd like to join me for the live experience, come on tonight and we'll answer any questions you may have around FSG, the club, and of course anything else. Probably be a little bit of food chat in there as well because, you know, it is me. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start off with the report from Fichahe. So massive pinch of salt needed here. They claim that Liverpool's captain Virgil van Dijk has already signed a 2-year contract extension which will keep him at the club till 2027. I'm going to need far better sources than this to clarify it before I start believing. But hey, I guess it's better than reading that maybe he's off away from the club. But let me know your thoughts on this one. Do you think there's any truth to Virgil van Dijk signing that 2-year extension? A couple of people have asked me, Craig, do you think that Liverpool are keeping these things quiet because the next player has to negotiate his player, Trent, Mohamed? I don't know is the honest answer, if it's let's get them all done together or one at a time and keep it quiet. But I do know I very much want that to be true, that Virgil signed an extension. But we'll wait and see what the Liverpool-based journalists come up with. Right, ladies and gentlemen, next on to a player who we've spoken about before as somebody who Liverpool have been keeping tabs on, and that is Jamie Gittens of Borussia Dortmund. This piece here from Fabrizio Romano said that Chelsea have now made a formal inquiry for Jamie Bino Gittens last week, and Liverpool also sent their scouts over to watch and follow his progress this season. But you don't need me to insert the normal headlines here. Liverpool watch, Liverpool monitoring, Liverpool keeping tabs on, Liverpool keeping a close eye on. It does never end in Liverpool making a bid. So that one looks like it's one that maybe Chelsea be trying to get wrapped up. For us, we wait patiently or impatiently, depending on who you are, to see what Liverpool's thoughts are in this transfer window. Now, one deal that just won't go away is Mohamed Salah to PSG, despite PSG previously saying that they weren't going to make a move for Mo. This piece here says that PSG will do everything to bring Mohamed Salah next summer. He's the attacker that PSG wants to sign the most, along with John Duran. Now, of course, Kvaratskhelia going to be a PSG player, or is a PSG player. Mohamed Salah, I've always said I thought that they would be in the mix for him. And John Duran, as I've said, we've known for a long time that PSG want to sign. But again, this is going to come down to what happens with Liverpool, because PSG or anybody else won't be able to sign Mohamed Salah if Liverpool, FSG, Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards do their job and tie the man down to a contract extension. So the more of these headlines that we see as Liverpool fans, the more frustrating it is with the current impasse in the contract situation. We know PSG have the money to keep Mohamed Salah satisfied in that regard, but like I've always said, he's not going to win the Champions League there. Does he really care about winning the French First Division? I doubt it. So for me, it's either Saudi Arabia and real riches, or stay at Liverpool and become an even bigger legend than he already is. But of course, that needs the club to play ball as well. So we'll wait and see what happens in that one. But I'm really feeling the frustration from Liverpool fans over the whole impasse on the contract in the last couple of weeks. So let's wait and see if we can get some good news soon. Next up is our owners, FSG. And look, whatever you think of them, this is a credible report that said Fenway Sports Group are expected to make a bid for the Boston Celtics, whose price tag is set to exceed $6 billion US. That's a lot of money, and I don't think that they're going to make a move for the Celtics. Personally, I think that they may look for the new franchise that's coming up, but I don't know enough about American sports to really comment on this. I've seen mixed reports in the States on it. Some people in Boston believe it's too much for FSG and John W. Henry to pony up that much dough at this moment in time. Others think that they maybe are a credible buyer, but for me, I hope it's not the case, because if they own the Red Sox and they own the Celtics and they own Liverpool, I mean, where can their attention and priorities really lie? There's too many things there, and I know we're going to hear the all reliable and we put people in the roles to do these jobs, but we know that everything goes through FSG's ownership. If you want to make big purchases, goes through John. So let's wait and see what happens. I mean, I wouldn't mind them buying it and selling Liverpool. I wouldn't be against that to be an idea, but let me know your thoughts on this one. Do you think that they're going to buy the Boston Celtics? Do you think that maybe they will eventually put Liverpool up on the market? I've been given no indication to suggest that they're going to sell Liverpool, but let's wait and see what happens with the Celtics. $6 billion is a whopping price tag, but again, let's wait and see what happens with it. So, big news coming in about a potential signing for Liverpool, or a potential target. This coming from Graham Bailey, reported by LFC Transfer Room as well. Said, just in, Brentford forward Bryan Mbeumo is a serious target for Liverpool. I've got to say, I've always had a soft spot for this idea of Liverpool signing Bryan Mbeumo. He's an honest, hard-working player who is capable of producing moments of magic, who was Premier League tried and tested, who's a right age profile at 25. I mean, it would take a lot of money, and I've seen Thomas Frank, the Brentford manager, talk about like really serious sums of money to bring him in. But I wouldn't be against it, in all honesty. Not the priority for me in this window, but I do like it personally, and it isn't the sexiest name in the world, but if Liverpool were to put in a bid and try and sign Bryan Mbeumo, as long as it isn't as a replacement for Mohamed Salah, I wouldn't be against it. Especially if you had that as an option. Imagine having Salah and Mbeumo, Chiesa, Jota. It wouldn't be a no from me anyway. But let me know your thoughts on it. It would take a serious offer. I believe an offer probably upwards of about 70 million quid, which is a lot of money, but he's a very good player in my opinion. So your thoughts on this one, folks? Most welcome. Curtis Jones has lost his damn mind. Yep, that's it. It's official. He's lost his mind. He said, as a footballer, yes, Hazard is better than Mo, in my opinion. Yes. No, he isn't, Curtis, but you're entitled to your opinion, but it's up there with the Troy Deeney opinions of this world. Rio Ferdinand laughed and he said, but who would you rather have in your team? You're going to say Mo because he gets the goals and assists. I don't know what Jones is at there, but again, I just think that's stupidity. Why would you say that when, one, he's wrong, Salah's a better player, but also, why say it? Why say it, Curtis? I don't get it. For me, that's just naivety, stupidity, silliness, whatever you want to call it, but I wish he hadn't said it. So the last thing I have for you guys today is around Patrick DORGU, but unfortunately, it's not news of a Liverpool bid. David Ornstein said that Manchester United are in talks with Lecce over a potential deal for left-back Patrick DORGU. No agreement yet, but dialogue progressing for the 20-year-old Denmark international. I've told you guys before about Liverpool's apparent interest in him. 40 million euro was the price tag. United, I thought they were broke. How is it that they're able to get contract renewals done and go out and start signing players as well when they're broke? Whereas Liverpool's owners, well, you know where I'm going with this. You know the rest. So let's wait and see what happens with Patrick DORGU. If Liverpool do try to make a move, or if we're going to hang off and maybe go try to bring in Kirkes in the summer. If this is Manchester United moving for a left back in DORGU, I guess the good news for us is then maybe they feel they're not going to win the race for Kirkes. Maybe they've got information that Kirkes is already on his way to Liverpool. So there is an upside to it, I guess, but let me know your thoughts on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from me. I'm off to bring my young lad to KFC for his birthday now. He turned 13 today, believe it or not. Little Luke is 13. And I will see you guys tonight at 8:45 for the Late Night Agenda. So thank you for your support. Appreciate you watching the video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.